Alright guys, why are only 3 people making noise? You guys ready for your next comic? Next comic coming to the stage, it is his first time at Open Toad, and we're so happy when first timers do their first set here, so please make a warm welcome for Rick Andriola, everybody! How you guys doing? Good. Alright, first let me talk about the beard, you're probably wondering. I play in a band here in Athens like everybody. Our music's kind of mixed between the band Creed and rap. We call it crap. I come from upstate New York. I come from a huge family. Anybody come from a big family in here? Okay, well no, I'm an only child. Both my parents are huge fat asses. True story. Crazy election. Crazy election. Anybody talk about it? I just got here. Anybody talk about the election tonight? Because, during the primaries, I'm kind of disappointed. I really thought I was feeling the burn. Turns out it was just chlamydia. Anybody drinking tonight? Alright, cool. I personally, I party, I don't drink though. I'm a little bit embarrassed about this. A few years back, I got pulled over. I actually blew a 2. He just wasn't a very attractive police officer. But I got out of the ticket. Bill Cosby. I was reading an article about Bill Cosby. Do you guys know this is Bill Cosby's favorite thing to do on the computer? Put it to sleep. And then fuck it. You guys are sick. I grew up, a friend of mine comes from an affluent family. You might have heard about this if you listen to the news at all. About last year, his dad, this sounds crazy, I know. His dad wanted to be the first person in medical history to ever perform his own sex change operation on himself. And everybody, the whole medical community, said he was crazy, said it couldn't be done, but he managed to pull it off. That's a true story. You guys watch TV? I like TV. So I watch a lot of the History Channel. Alright, there's some real good shit on the History Channel. We got, some of my favorite shit is Pawn Stars, Hardcore Pawn. I'm really excited about this new one, Child Pawn. And one of the, on the TV there's all these channels I don't get. There's a bunch of shows I want to watch that I haven't seen. I see this one all the time, it says, Locked Up Abroad. I think I'd like that show, because I locked up abroad once. You get in there, bitch! Slide some pancakes under the door if you're good. Let's see here. A buddy of mine I went to school with went to Malaysia for a trip, stay there for a few months. And you don't want to get in trouble overseas, man. Because, he likes to smoke. He got some hash over there. Right? He had just smoking hash for a couple days. Cops busting in his place. Now dude's got to do 3 years in a Malaysian prison. All they give you to eat and drink over there is bread and water. And the worst part is, he was doing Atkins. I want to try phone sex. Anybody ever tried phone sex? I wanted to go try phone sex. I want to try it the other night, but I couldn't figure out where to stick it in. I was thinking maybe the headphone jack. I mean, they were made in Asia. Oh man. My uncle, every time I go, okay, I'm getting light. Every time I go back home, I'll do a couple more. Every time I go back home, Thanksgiving, my uncle is an airline pilot. And this annoys the shit out of me. At Thanksgiving dinner, he never shuts the fuck up about the cockpit. That's what he calls his boyfriend's asshole. We lived with this kid who was a huge fucking, me and my other roommate made fun of him all. He's just this fucking biggest dork, is what I say, this kid. His name is Chad. He was like the most white bread white boy. He fucking never knew, he was the most uncool motherfucker. And my other roommate says, what is it with Chad is like the whitest white boy name ever. And I was like, yeah, but yet, it's a country in Africa. You can check out a globe. Alright. I just want to say, I'm going to do one short joke and then I'll be done. One that's not so short. I think of America like this. And the East, I think there's a lot more patriotic people. I think that's because the 13 colonies, the original 13 colonies, are like the backbone of this country, and everything else is a big fat gut. And Florida is a dick sticking out. You guys are great. I'm gonna do one more. One more. Hey, don't get so excited here. I'm not done yet. Okay, I call this joke "I Am Legend." All right, it's because has anybody seen the smash hit Will Smith film "I Am Legend"? It's a fucking great movie, man. For those of you who don't know, Will Smith, he's the last man on earth. A bunch of vampires, right? Finally, he runs into a beautiful woman, right? It's a black chick. They go back to her house, chilling in her house. They're the last two people on earth. Everybody's dead but them. They're looking at, that's not funny, sir. Everybody's dead but them. They're looking at the pictures on the wall. Will Smith's looking at the pictures on the wall at her apartment. Picture of a little black girl on the wall, and little tears welling up in Will Smith's eyes. And he says, "She's beautiful. What was her name?" And she says, "Her name was Marley. We named her after Bob Marley because he sang about peace and love." And that's touching. That's what I was thinking. In my movie, it would have went something down like this. Little tear welling up in Will Smith's eye. He looked at the picture and said, "She's beautiful. What was her name?" And she turns to him and says, "Her name was Megadeth." Thank you.
All right, guys, one more time for Rick Andriola. If you did not think the last word in the set was going to be Megadeth, you didn't look at his beard, or anything about him, or the hat, or the fact that he literally just came from working at Georgia Theater. Amazing. Some people are just really on brand. It's great. All right, guys, your next comic coming to the stage is one of my favorites. She's a staple in Athens. She's the best. Give it up for Seema Got Kindy, everybody. Make some noise! Yeah.